Hello and welcome. My name is Marisha. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm sharing with you a very quick and easy way to create Valentine favor pouches. Let's go ahead and get started. First, I used the largest die from scrapbook.com's Slim Strips die set to die cut strips from red and pink cardstock. You do have the option to use your trimmer to cut your strips. Next, I'm going to use the largest die from scrapbook.com's DIY pocket hearts to die cut 2 hearts in each color. Finally, I used the Inspire die set to die cut 2 love sentiments from gold mirrored cardstock. Now it's time to assemble our pouches, so I'm going to follow the scored lines and fold down the tabs on each heart. Now I'm going to bring in the strip of cardstock, and I'm going to position it along the tabs just to make sure I have enough of the strip that will cover the outside of the pocket. If you'd like your pouch to be wider, feel free to cut a strip of cardstock using your trimmer instead of using a strip die. Once I'm certain that I have enough of the strip to cover the pocket, I'm going to fold it where the tip of the heart will be, and I'm going to cut the strip down to size. Using adhesive tape, I'm going to run the tape along the strip, and then I'm going to position the tab of the heart on the strip of cardstock. I then press down on the tab just to make sure that it is adhered to the strip, but you do have an option to use a bone folder as well. Once I'm done adhering the strip to the tabs of the heart, half of this pouch will be complete. Fun fact, I thought about creating a small candy box with this die set, but it ended up being a pouch. Who knows, I might try to make a candy box in the future. I don't know, but as of today, we're creating a pouch. And as you see, I'm going to repeat the same step with the second heart as I did with the first. I'm going to adhere the tabs to the strip of cardstock, making our pocket heart pouch complete. Next, I'm going to use liquid adhesive to adhere the love sentiment to my heart. And then if you want to stop right here, that is perfectly fine. You can fill your pouch with little goodies. And what I love, paper shreds. I love a good paper shred, okay? Love it. So you would fill your little pouch with whatever goodies would fit inside, then add your crinkle shreds, or feel free to use tissue paper. As I always say, before you commit, experiment. Have fun with your project. Let's create our pink heart. So I followed the same steps that I used to create the red heart. After I adhered the sentiment, I'm going to bring my crocodile in, and I'm going to punch a couple of holes on the front of the heart. I then brought in a piece of red ribbon that I'm going to thread through the holes, and I'm going to tie a cute little bow on the heart. Instead of adding a bow to your project this way, feel free to use bow stickers. Check your local craft store. I'm sure they have them in stock because I used to use bow stickers so much a long time ago when I used to create candy favors, and they came in handy, especially for favors that I would have to create 100, 150. Yes, try them out. Now that I'm done creating my bow, I'm going to trim the ends down to size. So I'm going to cut them at an angle, then fill it with goodies and your crinkle shreds or tissue paper, and this heart is complete. And guess what? I thought I was done, but I had one more idea. I am going to add handles to my pocket pouch. So I brought in scrapbook.com's nested ovals die set. I selected 2 dies, and I'm going to position them on a piece of cardstock. Using my mint tape, I'm going to secure the dies on the cardstock, and I'm then going to run it through my die cutting machine. Next, I'm going to cut the oval in half, but first, to make sure it's even, I'm going to fold the oval in half, and then I'm going to cut it, creating handles for my pouch. To adhere the handles, I'm going to use a dot of liquid adhesive, and then I'm going to adhere it to the inside of the pocket pouch. And my friend, there are so many ways that you can decorate your Valentine favor. For this one in particular, I can make it look like a lock, add a key to it. You can add flowers to your hearts. Just so many things. I encourage you to search your stash, see what you have, and create your very own Valentine or any special occasion heart pocket pouch. Thank you for joining me on today. I appreciate you so much for stopping by. It is my hope that this tutorial does inspire you to create. I thank you in advance for subscribing, clicking the thumbs up button and the notification bell so you never miss out on new tutorials. Please feel free to check out my blog on my website at thediaryofbellerose.com. I am sending you love and a whole lot of hugs. Until the next crafty project, please take care.